a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Ready yourself. Missiles.
Player 2.
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Medium kick hits. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Jump hits him with a stop and bop. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Teleport! Oboro hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. What? Oh, got too eager. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? KO! Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Goes for the throw. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Good job blocking the jump-ins. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 creates a good, will this super art connect? All right, what's coming up next? Hits the overall throw out of the teleport. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. What in there? Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fantastic reactions there. Connects with medium kick. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps in. Teleports. Gets the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Opts to reposition. Hits the overall throw out of the teleport. Okay, here we go. Second KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Teleport Oboro hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Nice counter. It's gotta die. Oh man, this is a scary range. Clutch parry. Both perfect parry with finesse. Ooh, what a smart blow. Off for the Oboro throw. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Scuff him. The jump-in is denied. What are they gonna do? They both decide to eat with no hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done.
I am the true master of the fist.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Player
Not
2.
over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Barely blocks the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Have the radar up and running. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are barely alive. What'll happen? Goes for the Messiah. The super doesn't KO. Player 2
Player
on the
two.
board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hits them with the fire. Was looking, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner here. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Nice counter. Still slugging it out at this range. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Hits them with a stop and pop. Okay, turns out. KO. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Player
Not
2.
over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Gets the knockdown, and now? Okay, they trade hits. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Parries the projectile. Tons of drive and help to work with. Goes for the command grab. Strings it all together. Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 will meet experiencing burnout. Jump. Have it in there. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Player 2.
Not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Gets a chance with that jump. Still slugging it out. No good up high. Low heavy. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps. The pressure is so intense here. Gets scooped from down low. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with fire. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Nice counter. Still slugging it out at this range. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Up sets up with the jump in. Going in. Orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Big time whip. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. What a finish! Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Kuma's going in. Pokes with a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Goes for the drive rush there. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford. Orbital hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Had the radar up and running. Demon Rain. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. But yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? Crowns them from above!
Demon Ray Sonic!
Excellent read! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Flatline zone! Player 2 comes away with the win!
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Player 2.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Taking stock. The jump-in is denied. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. That's one huge life KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Hit them with a stopping block. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Goes for the fireball, which is nice counter. Both fighters plant drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 spends a little games with a Misatsu Toggle. All in with a rush. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Medium kick hit. Amazing! Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole. Misatsu Toggle! Flatline zone. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Player 2.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Shoots off a fireball up close. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Huddle. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Zaku has a smart play to stop the opponent there. Kuma's going in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Medium kick. Knockdown and player 2 will look to up. They're going for the super art. Connects with medium kick. Quick breather. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Springs forward with a drive rush. Gotta be careful not to and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1 can't use anti-air in the clutch. Fires off the Misatsu. Any mistake here is gonna be Misatsu. Excellent read. Doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump, connects with the throw. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Forward rush. There's a burnout. Okay, here we go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 is looking at it. Reads the jump in perfectly. Close range projectile. What's next? Oh man, this is a scary range. They push their way out of the corner. Knock them out of the air. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. So fires off the Misatsu. Are you kidding me? Player 1 survived that It's mirror match.
Player
It's
2.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Projectile to try and change the situation. Picture perfect punish counter. Oh, burnout triggered. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1
2.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Gets the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Jumps in. Zakuhado. Connects with the throw. Going in. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Clutch anti-air. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Excellent block. Nothing stops this train. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Player 1 is the forward rush. Close finds the target. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Solid anti-air. What are they gonna do? We use adamant for this cookout. Player no hesitation or regret. Hit them with that SF6. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Player
It's
2.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? They move forward to pressure the opponent. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Parries the projectile. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. Player 1 has completely used
Crystal Rain with the 10 buckles up.
Who will capitalize on an oak, wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Player 2.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Shoots off a fireball up close. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive landing. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. We have a super art. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Anti-air in the clutch. Close range projectile.
Demon Blade kick. Demon Raid now?
Going in. Demon Raid. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. This is a critical moment.
Demon Raid time.
Drops them hard. Shot with a super art. The projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that
Player
round.
2.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The super doesn't hit. The last round. It's now or never. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense? Impact. Squash. Denied. Keep cool and lock them out. This is going to a burnout. Do they mean to do that? All in with a rush. Let's drop them hard. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole. Close with reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, yo, Rock Super here.
one's willing to step away from a rematch. Fire drops them hard.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 1 has the life advantage. Got some big juicy damage on that counter. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws them to negate them. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown. And they create an opportunity for them. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Player 2.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage? Player 2, nice counter. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Throws him from above. This is gonna hurt. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Player 2.
Demon Rain time.
Who's going to steal this win? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Drops him hard. Huddle, drive impact misses. There's a drive impact. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Nails it. Reads the jump in perfectly. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Connects with the throw. What's next?
Catches out the cage right there. Here we go. The Raging Demon Hunt and about to turn this floor soul into a pile of gold.
This is going to
Think this time to bust this out?
Oh, sees right through. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
Player
They're
2.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shakes things up with the fireball.
Hits them with fire.
Doesn't miss him. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That drive impact is blocked. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Got some big juicy damage on that. Gets some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to... There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Projectile to try and change the situation. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters burn out.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Quick breather. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while.
He crowns him from above.
Yes, sir. More damage, please. A jump? Solid anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
Man, stop. Go, Hado.
Player 1, a fireball at that range? Last round, people.
Player
Both
2.
players gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in? Oh, combo! Let's go!
Demon Blade kick.
Player 2 can't let this sim. Nothing stops this train. Both are ready to burn out. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Anti-air in the clutch. Chucks the fireball to its
Blade kick. Hits him with the extra.
noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
They think this time to bust this out?
Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done.
No! Critical art now? It is over!
Player 1 has
out of that absolute carnage.
Player 2.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Get up for the Amoro throw.
Nice counter. Jumps in. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Player 2.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Hit them with a stop and bop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Back them into the corner in a hurry. Very slick with the combo. Jump meets the jump in with a perfect parry.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Drops them hard. So little life left. Impact swat. The drive impact doesn't work. Can they create an opportunity? Reads the jump in perfectly. Nice fireball. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 is in a very good holy. Put the fear of God in it. Player 2 shows they are truly the best of the best.
Player
They're
2.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes up.
Good parry there, and the drive parry was successful. Nothing but air for the impact. What's the play here? Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Taking stock. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Nicely KO. Player 1
Player
hits up
2.
the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Huddle.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw.
Adamant flame.
Still scrapping for control of the space.
Dealing a nice chunk of damage. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. In there. Last round.
Player
Both
2.
fighters gotta go all in from this point. Danku Hadouken. The last round adds a bit of OG spice though.
Nice counter.
Getting up close and knocks them out of the air. Like drive rush.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art.
Nothing stops this train. Wrecks them. Checking with the fireball. How will they react?
Reads the jump in perfectly.
Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. The drive impact doesn't work. Looking for a hole. Anti-air in the clutch. The rushes in. Flatlines them. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Player
They're
2.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Adamant flame. Jumps.
Player 2 has the life advantage. Goes for the throw. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. Throws them to negate the block. KO.
Player 2 takes the
Player
round like a
2.
thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Combo with the target combo.
Sticks the
Yo, put that away.
denies the jump in.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Scrapping it out up close.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. This is gonna hurt. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid beat on the bars. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Player 2.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Demon Rain? Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. It's a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Player 2.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Goes in on the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Connects with medium kick. Oh, there's the corner now. No running away. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in.
Player 2.
Starts things off with a Shinrin raid with a 10 level Zanku. Jump! Reads the jump in perfectly. Close range projectile. Oh my god, they just chunked it up. What's next? Shrugs that off. That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. Player 2 giving them the warm and fuzzies with a period edge. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, Hadouken. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Amazing! Oh my god, this fighter's got the perfect read! Player 1, with no hesitation or regret, hits him with that NSFW! Player 2 is over! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Player 2.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Knocks him out of the air. Throws a fireball. Blocks the impact. Jumps in. Player 1 has the life advantage. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Gets a chance with that jump. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner strike. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. One chance, he closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Player 2.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 can build off this lead. Still slugging it out at this range. Zones with the fireball. Both fighters planning something? Saw that coming. Jump. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen? Finds the target. Player 1 looking to remove him from the fences with the in there. Player 1 proves to be the victor in that mirror match. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. KO! Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Connects with medium kick. Hits them with the fire. Took him to the corner in a flash. Hits them with a stopping block.
Breaks the block with a throw. Drive rush to keep it going.
In there.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Still slugging it out here. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Medium kick hits. Taking stock. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
Took him to the corner in a flash.
Barely blocks the jump in. The overhead's good. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive.
Oh my god, they just choked it up!
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The drive impact doesn't work. Meets them air to air. Jumps! How did they anticipate that jump in? Player one made all the right moves. This experience is only gonna make them stronger. We're finally ready to begin this model, brushes that off and keeps going.
Gets a good read on their opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Good anti-air. No good up high. Takes a trip. Not having the cross-up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Will that drive impact get punished? Still slugging it out at this range. The jump-in is denied. A quick breather, KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Looking for a chance. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong and hits them with a stopping block. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Holds out with the block. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with a projectile. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
They can't squander this punish counter chance. Blocks it.
Checks them with the projectile.
Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Hits them with a stopping block.
Player one will need to play it experiencing burnout. Is this gonna kill? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off.
The Goku Satsu connect. There's no running for this. Okay, here we go. Player 2 cracks it up with a throw.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Player
Oh,
1.
we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Beautiful setup with that attack. Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Holds out with a block. Goes for the drive rush there. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Adamant play. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner.
Jump finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1
1.
picks up the first round.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Jumps in.
Checks him with a projectile. Throws him to negate the block.
Goes for the massage. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Hits him with a stopping power. Player 2 can't use any... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to use the tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Life needed burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Overhand. Risky approach flatline though. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in.
Player 1.
Zaku Fires off a Hadouken. Player 1 is in a big cross that off. Hits that with confidence. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know drive rush. Look at this is gonna hurt. Sticks out a kick. Medium kicks into. Forward rush. Both sides getting ready. Drives it back, misses. This can lead to some big damage. Big drive gap now. They think it's time to bust this out. Thumbs up. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game.